Alright, it's time for one more race.
This one's going to be a little different.
Yeah, we are gonna be doing we are testing out a seed generator. So what this means is that we should, during this race, we should both be getting the same floors, the same layouts, chests, and atla, and so on. And this will be our first time testing this. So if there is if something breaks, then it's my fault. But 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 if everything goes smoothly, this will be an interesting test to see how this race will go.
It's going to be a real test of skill, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get to the menu. I'm gonna set the value, and we can get started.
Yeah, let me. Okay. All right, it's telling me it's set on my end.
Yep. Actually, give me a second. Gonna do something here. Okay, I have now set it as well, and I think I am good to go. Let me.
I'm going to ready up in race time, so whenever you are good.
Yep, I'm ready up now as well. So let's get started here.
All right. Best of luck to you. We'll see floor one
good
matches
luck.
to make sure.
Good luck. Good luck. Let's see what happens.
And away we go. Lives of each. Utan it's a partial glitchless run where you race through the first two dungeons, and you would end the run at the second boss. It's a little bit more race friendly because there's a lot of RNG that from start to finish you could end up with a pretty massive difference in time. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different. Word has been diligently working on a seed generator mod that's going to lock in a lot of those RNGs. So we should have the same floors, same enemies, same keys, chest, atla, absolutely everything should be identical.
Yeah, and just to make sure, I'm gonna check have a quick brief look at the first floor so that we both have the same start at least, and then I'll close the stream.
I don't have it pulled up, so you let me know if you need me to pause for you to verify anything.
Right. Oh, it feels so weird to play on emulator.
It's a little bit more responsive for you?
A bit more delayed controls.
Delayed? Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's how it always is with emulators. The controls are delayed. If you are using hardware, you can notice immediately that it's way faster. Okay.
You know, we just talked about this, about not needing to mash in that opening floor, and I got caught. I got caught.
Yeah.
I looted a map first thing, so you can see the floor layout.
Yeah, I'll see it in a moment. I also have the map, so we probably have it correct.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
So Word would have to give you a little bit more information on it, but one of the weird things when he was coding this is it took out Fairy King and on the first floor. So normally you've got a big old tutorial there where he tells you about what the dungeon is, kind of how to get through it and what you're looking for, and he's just noticeably missing out of the first floor.
Yeah, and I can confirm that it seems like we both have the same layout, so we should be good to go.
Well, best of luck to you. I'm not holding back on this one.
Oh, here we go. But I do have to say there is one thing that is still not fixed for this. That is still random, and that is the gems that we get from the duels. So if one of us gets a attack gem and the other one doesn't, then that's gonna be a little bit different. But hopefully I can get that fixed in the final version.
It would be interesting to see. I don't think that would be the absolute end of the world. Those gems being different. There's enough gems in the item pool that getting those gems to begin with is already going to be something.
Yeah.
But the biggest difference is going to be, I go left, he goes right. He finds the key, whereas I'm searching the entire dungeon, and he gets a little bit of a leg up somewhere in there. Somebody decides to go clear a room, where somebody decides to just move on to the next floor. Those type of decisions are the things that we want to see making a difference in the speed run. It's quite interesting. I think we were talking about it, that cutting out the RNG somehow makes this a little bit more similar to other games that use randomizers, right?
Yeah, definitely. It will be interesting to see, like, how close are we gonna be, like, during different parts of the run. Like, for example, it's gonna be interesting to see, like, are we gonna be close during Shao Split and Ran and so on. So how is your run doing? Are you doing fine here?
Well, I made a quick exit on the first floor, so I made the right turn there. Second floor has been less kind to me. It's looking a little bit more like a full clear.
Yeah, I also found the first floor, like, key pretty quickly.
Not too many helpful things here yet, but we got a little bit more to go.
Yeah, floor 2 isn't looking very great, I have to say.
So where do you lie when it comes to breaking your dagger or upgrading your dagger? How do you prefer to handle that?
I usually just break it like really early game. I can let it break, but if I don't start getting any weapons like after the first few floors, then I'll probably just start upgrading the dagger then.
So one break, not a big deal. More than one break, not likely. Just depends on what the big chests are wanting to do for you.
Yeah. Are you out of floor 2 yet?
Not yet, but it's a matter of time.
Yeah, I just entered for floor 3.
All right, we're heading off of 2. Not too excited about that weapon we just picked up, though.
It works. It works. It could have been worse.
So there you have it. We're already starting to see a slight difference in gameplay. Just the fact that Word was able to get off of that floor a little bit quicker. And the Fairy King shows up and confuses us because, you know, where have you been?
Yeah. I do have to say that so far, if this was a normal run, like a normal race, it's not bad it's not that bad of a start.
I mean, you know, we've both at times seen better, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, but it could be way worse to start with.
that is very true. Not a big fan of breaking the dagger on floor 1, or floor 2 rather, but I like to carry it up to 4 if and when possible. Getting some fairly decent Atla at the beginning, however.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, we're making decisions.
Okay, I have a question. Did you go left or right at the beginning?
So, I went to the right side of the dungeon. That would be left as like you kind of spawn in. You move left, but it is the right side of the dungeon is where I went.
Okay.
I have a tendency a lot of times to do that, mostly because of how I orient myself with my controller for a diagonal running. It just lends itself a little bit easier for me to move my character left, which ends up being, again, the right side of the dungeon.
Right.
Doesn't seem to matter too much overall, but you know, occasionally you get those weird runs where you miss that single room up at the top, and then you end up running the whole dungeon when you didn't have to.
That's a nice. That might be useful actually. What you just said. So.
What about making a habit of running left?
Yeah, that might have actually helped me a little bit there, but yeah.
No more hints for you, sir.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm about to get the gem now. Aquamarine. That's lame.
I accidentally left. I was holding forward a little too soon, so we're gonna get this cutscene out of the way.
Yeah, at least you can have it now.
So now we're really gonna have a hard time telling who's in the lead. I guess we'll do a resupply and everything, just make it worth my while being out here.
I'm already wondering if I missed an Atla, like if I missed like one in my notes something, if I forgot to mark down something.
Oh, that's not how you repair a weapon.
Damn, these are actually decent Atla, I have to say.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So far, they've been very kind.
They are, and and it seems like they continue to be kind.
All right, what gem did you say you ended up with?
I got aquamarine.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see if I can get something useful, since this is going to be a key difference.
Okay, I had to use a lot of supplies here because I didn't leave the dungeon, and there wasn't like any water walls before, so.
Oh yeah, those springs are quite nice. I fumbled the last input. I'm not getting a gem.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep, and that also means I'm not getting the level up powder. Had it been an early input, I would have just failed and come back, but it was the last input.
Yeah.
So that could be pretty detrimental, because at the very least I'm missing money. But secondarily, I mean that's a free level, and then that's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm. But I do have to say that we are cooking with the Atla here on this floor.
All right, I'm hoping for some extra weapons. That's what I'd like to see. I think we want to go back, is what it looks like.
And I don't think it matters too much to say like which floor we are. I don't think that spoils anything too much. I just entered 6.
Okay. All right. You did have a bit of a head start getting through 5, so.
Oh, this is gonna be crucial actually. You know what? You know what is still random?
What's that?
The mimic drops, the transferers.
So like, what chests can spawn as mimics, or?
I mean, the mimics drops, they drop transfer, but that item drop is still random. That
okay. Okay. Now, does that go for other enemies? Other enemy drops are also still random?
Yeah, I believe so. It's only the gate key that is always the same one.
Nope, that's not where that is. Not feeling the Atla love just yet, but maybe we just need to get over there.
Well, I can say that floor 5 had 3 Atla. And if you don't find 3 there, then we have a problem. At least I think it had 3 of them.
I don't remember what I found on this floor or not, but I don't have the key just yet, so we got to keep going. Now, I have chosen to skip statues. You don't have to tell me whether or not that's a mistake. We will find out.
Yeah. Oh my. I just threw a bomb and it went under the statue.
Love it. Alright. Upgrading a weapon.
Okay. This floor 6 is looking to be a little bit pain.
Not as kind as 5 was for you.
Yeah.
I believe I have forgotten to mark some Atla. I think I got a chimney earlier. Alright, so I believe I only have statues left, so we know the answer to my previous question.
Yeah, I forgot already if the key was on a statue, like on that floor. I guess it was.
Now, they have given us several consumables, so I am throwing my way to victory here.
Yeah.
Alright, is that it, or is it... Nope. Let's see. 7 weapon durability. Do I trust it on this statue? Just the one time. Oh, and then I got too close. Ah, okay. Did you get an early key on 5? Do you remember if you got it fairly early?
I think I think so. I think I didn't have to kill that many.
Is that? Yep. I ended up having to do a full clear on 5.
Well, I am done with floor 6, but I want to hear first how it goes for you.
Well, I've got very little resources, so I'm actually going to pop out again, unfortunately, because I have a feeling I'm going to want to take down some mimics.
It could be a wise decision. Who knows?
Statues and mimics. I really don't like fighting either of them, but, you know, you do what you got to do, right? And we got the time of day change. Unlucky.
Bang.
These are some loaded floors. It looks like most of our floors have had 8 on them.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about this earlier, but the trance weather drops from mimics, the stamina drinks from Master Jacket, they are quite crucial. I mean, they can be quite crucial with raids like this.
Do we fight mimics
Maybe
early? Let's do it. Maybe I get Duran's Feather.
I should probably look back into that later if I can get all the item drops fixed as well. Yeah, because I didn't realize that before.
A few of those drops, like you said, matter. I mean, a Duran's Feather would make a difference, and Stamina Potion would make a very clear difference. Most of those others, I mean, little extra money from like a prickle, right? Like that's not the end of the world. Feels like we could have everything by the end of 6.
That's what I thought.
Chicken. Premium chicken in Divine Beast is rare. Statues are the worst.
Okay,
They're not even
actually,
being helpful.
this Atlas situation might be getting a little bit close here.
Are we thinking we gotta revisit floor 1?
Well, I'm about to find in a moment here.
Unless you mistakenly skip something. You know what could probably save me a lot of time over the course of the run is just remembering how much damage my weapons are actually doing. Because I frequently have extra swings that I don't really need.
Okay, I had a big oopsie here. Apparently I had everything already, and I didn't know this. I was collecting extra Atla.
Feel free to make more errors. That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm guessing there were so many of them that we got that I forgot 2 of them to mark down.
I had that tracker made with emo tracker, and it's one of those. I like it. I really enjoy it. I find it to be very, very helpful. The one thing I will say is trying to keep moving and mark things off at the same time. It's like I'll open an Atla and then I got to remember what I opened while I'm getting myself into the next animation so that I can check it off.
Yeah. Oh, I got Garnet. That's epic. Yeah, do you remember that top right room in floor 2 that was behind the bond door?
I mean, not specifically, but what about it?
Yeah, I skipped that. There was one Atla there, I skipped it, and it seems like it was the correct call.
Gotcha. So it had to have been just not needed.
And I realized that it is actually riskier. I think it's more risky to skip stuff here because they are all made to be static. So if you skip something and that was the thing that you need, it won't reroll anymore.
Right. It's not gonna reroll. It's not gonna change your buggy wherever it's at, no matter what, right?
Yeah, it won't change, but I don't know. It feels like it kind of feels more riskier to skip stuff here because they don't reroll anymore. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think probability says that you still, the chance that it's like it's just somewhere else, right? You could still take that risk pretty safely. All right, we got very fortunate to get our key because I have no repair.
Oh yeah, I got Shao normally, so we don't have to worry about that, at least. Happening again.
Okay, good. In the first iteration of the mod, Zhao was not where she was supposed to be. and that was real fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. You said you had everything and didn't know you had everything, so I need to finish this floor.
Maybe I said too much.
Do I have everything and not know that I had everything? No, I had to have skipped something.
Did you skip something?
Interesting. I did skip something. I don't remember exactly where, but I got a feeling it was probably on floor 2.
I mean, I did skip one Atla on floor 2 as well, and it turns out that was fine. That was fine for me.
Then I skipped the wrong Atlas.
I don't know what happened. Hopefully everything is still like being synced here.
Oh, floors have been fine. So I think it was definitely just a decision that was made.
But by the way, I just had my shower split, and I'm 1 minute ahead of my best run. Kind of
I
funny.
will probably be several minutes over my. I'm already over my best, but I will probably be several minutes over my average. It looks like.
Actually, maybe it makes sense that I am ahead because emulator things.
I missed an input again. So
How?
thankfully it wasn't the last one, so I just purposely failed it because I am not missing a second gem.
Dang. How does that happen again?
You know, I really couldn't say.
Unlucky.
Maybe it's an adrenaline crash from the last race being so close.
Yeah.
All right. Because I'm gonna need the money. Whether it's an attack gem, it doesn't matter. I need the money. An aquamarine.
Wow, I don't actually have that much money. Interesting. So I'll get these.
Yeah, I think I used all my brain cells on that first race.
So I got an aquamarine from the first duel, and I didn't sell that because I want the ice.
Okay.
Or Tran.
And that's gonna give you more ice, right? Like what is it, 10?
Yeah, and I got Garnet, which I'm also selling. So I didn't sell any gems, so I'm kind of looking a little bit rough on the Gilda side of things.
All right, let's find out what Atla I missed.
And yeah, if you have to revisit a floor, it's gonna be a different layout than before.
Yes, I do recall.
We will like the revisit floors will be the same for both of us. So.
All right, so it wasn't floor 2; it was actually floor 3. I do remember making a decision not to go like visit a locked room, and I saw on the map it was just one Atla there, so like it was only the one. I thought it was on floor 2 and not 3.
Was there one in floor 3 as well? I can't remember anymore.
All right, since money is really tight, I'm actually going to go talk to the mayor and get the free repair powder before I do the shop.
I mean, that's not a bad idea, but then again, it's just 20 gilda, so...
It's
I
true,
think,
but, 20 gilda that I don't have currently.
I
But
feel like...
I see it as a little bit more than that, just because I refresh my water whenever I do that too, so a little bit less as far as like tick damage.
Oh my! Something interesting happens in floor 9.
All right, Mom. No, that's not Mom. That's Pike. Pike, what are you doing all the way over there? Confusing the hell out of me.
Atla is looking pretty good already, which is kind of crazy.
It's wild that you're on 9, or probably going into 10 very soon. All right, let's go ahead and put the old man together.
Yeah, let me know when you get to floor 9 and you do floor 9, let me know how that goes. Because I already know.
Just getting Zhao a little earlier than the shop. Now, how would you feel about making the game more random? And
How so?
having say Atla pop out of treasure chest, and maybe even having the wrong Atla in the wrong dungeon or something.
I mean, that sure will be funny, but I think that will be a lot of soft locks happening with the.
I went to the dungeon because normally I do the shop and then I do Zhao. I went to the dungeon after Zhao without doing the shop, so now I have to leave the dungeon. I really did use all my brain power on that other run. No, it's just that I comment on like weird things like that in my streams all the time. Of like Atla mimics, I think would be hysterical, right? Something like that could be really funny because mimics can be anything, right? As far as mimic lore is concerned, they can be anything. So I think Atla mimics would be really funny to watch, and having the odd gaffer be in like the sunken ship for no reason.
Yeah, I do have to say that Atla mimics was also something I had in mind like a long time ago. It could be a funny thing to have in the game.
All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. All right, we are running without revival powder because I can't afford. Well, hang on. What do I have? All right, let's get 1. Let's keep the aquamarine, and we'll get bombs. All right. That was maybe going to be really sketchy for a second.
What is going on here?
I forgot I had a ton of attachments, and so I went and I sold them and got the revival powder. I am very bad when it comes to fighting enemies. Like, I think our previous run here a little while ago, I ended up using like 4 different revival powders.
Yeah. That's the thing. That if you have to use Dawn on Wise All, you usually have to prepare for some damage because it's a little bit tricky to do melee.
Yeah. It was and it mostly came down to, I want to say, the Halloweens. The Halloweens were very unforgiving. Like I would get close to obviously to fight, and then I would end up getting hit by a bomb like last second kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Bone key pretty quick. Alright, no exit yet. I do want to run up. That's too many Atla to leave behind, so we're going to run up and grab those bundles there. Alright, do we trust the... Okay, alright, we got more weapon XP from the random upgrade thing on the ground. What do we call those? What do you call those?
They are just magic circles or mystery circles. You can pick one.
I normally avoid them, but I took a chance. I was hoping to get a little bit of durability out of it, but I'll take...
So where are you at?
So I think I just got the key for on floor 9. I gotta double check. No, that was Mimic Breaker. So no, I'm heading down to my last room for the key into Atla to get off of 9.
Okay.
Actually, let me open this chest because there are mimics on this floor. God forbid it's the mimic I need. And then I will skip these 2 just in case.
So you are skipping something in there. In
I
floor
skipped
9.
some. No. I skipped some chest, opening chest, just to see if I get a key off of some of the regular monsters first, because I don't like killing mimics.
Okay. Did you do a full glare, like went everywhere?
I did get the slingshot.
Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to confirm.
And our Aza key was on a mimic, so that's fantastic. Yeah, no, slingshot is a wonderful get. That does make things a little easier that I didn't get that first gem. I forgot to actually do the Zhao split, so I am definitely not saving these splits after.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but by the way, when I got the slingshot, I completely forgot to use it for like 1 floor. For like a half a floor.
No, that's gonna make Zhao floor like kind of insane.
Yeah. All depends on the key. Where is the key? Ooh, that was close call.
Lady, I've already upgraded Gladius, so we're good. Oh, that was a big chest.
And I'm guessing... Did you open it?
I have not opened the second big chest now.
Well, it sure is a surprise.
I went to go clear more of the dungeon and just pick up Atla, and then I was gonna run back through with Zhao. There's the key, so we're good. Is it another slingshot? That'd be great.
Yep.
I am going out of my way to kill another Master Jacket to see if I can get the stamina potion.
That's always a good thing to try to get.
That's hysterical. 2 bandit slingshots. Now, it seems like every time I use a bomb to blow up an enemy, they drop something. Is that... Do you know if that's scripted into the game that way?
It's not guaranteed. Like, there is a very high chance that they drop like an attachment or something. But I actually do not know. Like, what are the chances like for that? Because there is a small chance that you don't get anything, even if you use a bomb.
Ooh, I almost walked into a little cloud from the Opar.
I think the same thing might have happened to me as well. Was it on the start of a floor?
Yeah, so like I'm on 11. I'm with Zhao, so I couldn't even trade out if I wanted to, and oh, sweet.
Okay, I'm guessing
I
it's...
hit one of the mystery circles and I got full ABS.
Okay, it's a different Opar then. There's one Opar.
Yeah, it was still an Opar, and he kind of surprised me because I killed him, right? But I never saw him actually release the gas. So like when I spun around to go do something, I almost like walked right into it. All right, I will say this floor has not been kind as far as the key is concerned.
The shelf floor took a while for me as well.
I've been using more bombs on Master Jackets than I would prefer.
You use bombs even though you have a bandit.
It's their guarding. The guarding drives me crazy.
All you have to do is just you go right next to their face and you can get like one, like the close range shot, and then you back up a little bit. That's how I usually do it.
Yeah, I don't like getting hit.
Yeah.
Especially when Zhao's got very little HP to and defense to begin with. And it's kind of hit and miss whether or not I give her fish candy because I don't know. She doesn't always seem to really need it.
Yeah. The thing about the master jackets is that they have some kind of weird attack range. Like the sword doesn't actually properly hit or deal damage. It's kind of weird. But that's why I think they are a bit easy to deal with.
Tell you what, it is nice stealing repair powder off of those master jackets though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Alright, I will not be opening up any more small chests on this floor. It's kind of tough sometimes, I feel like, getting the Bandit Slingshot this early because you want to have some type of build up on the sword, you know? Especially since we haven't gotten lucky enough to have I haven't been fortunate enough to get a stamina potion yet.
Okay, things are looking a little bit sus. Maybe. Oh, wait. Did I check that room completely?
That's great. I got sniped by a bat and now I'm poisoned. I did get a Dran's bow there. I forgot to mark it.
Okay, we are good.
I ran into another mystery circle and got full ABS, so I'm feeling a little bit more confident on my weapon damage.
I haven't been trying them at all. I avoid them.
More times than not, I do avoid them. I specifically went out of my way to go after it because I was lacking weapon damage. So that was my aspiration from the get-go, is like get lucky, either get a weapon repair or to get a level up, because I didn't get the level up powder either.
Yeah. Okay, here's an update. I'm back at Norun.
All right, so you're back at Narun because you died or you needed supplies, or you're going to Duran, which would not be the best response.
Well, you will find out soon. Did you get a stamina drink, Annie?
I have not gotten stamina drink.
Okay.
I'm also not getting these last two Atla, which is... Which I was poisoned. which makes this a little fun. I think I might have an antidote though. I'm just being lazy.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, I most likely do have an antidote. This bandit slingshot may have saved us some of our money issues.
Definitely, definitely. So, which floor are you on?
I am still on 13.
Okay. I am on 15.
Alright, I did just get the key though. I'm hoping this is the last Atla that I need. It was not. So we're just gonna get the heck out of here as quickly as possible. Master jackets are still not dropping what I want. I'm gonna suffer with poison a little bit longer. Feather.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'm not having the best time right now.
So you are not stun locking that beast like you need to, huh? Tell you what, these bats are being problematic. Oh, Lord, help me. Couldn't decide which way I wanted to go, and I couldn't tell if that was an exit, and then it ended up being the,
Ooh, that was a lengthy fight. Oh man. That's what happens when you don't get a Satan drink for that.
You say a second drink?
I mean, a certain. Okay, I cannot say that badly. I mean, a certain drink.
Certain drink. All right. I was like, hang on now. You telling me you had one and somehow it wasn't enough?
Yeah.
I got a lot of questions for you.
Oh, my controller disconnected the first time, but that's fine. Oh no, the Goro duel. What's gonna happen with this controller?
If it doesn't reconnect, then let me know and I will.
I mean, it did reconnect. I'm already fine, but I'm
Okay.
now I'm a bit worrying about the diagonal input. I don't know if I should do the D-pad or the stick. Which one do you do?
I do the thumbstick. I thought I had the key. You telling me I'm running over to the exit and I don't have the key?
I think I'll try it. I'm gonna try the stick as well. I usually use D-pad on the console controller. this might be your chance to catch up if this doesn't work for me.
I will take what advantages I can. I love when you sort and it doesn't sort to the key, and so like you waste the animation.
Okay, I can tell you that the stick did not work.
Ah, so every once in a while I end up where it kind of like bugs and the stick isn't holding the position, and I don't really know what causes that.
Yeah, I tried to use the diagonal stick and it didn't like even do any input. The input just flew past the
All right,
range.
Hear me out, okay? We have 2 bandit slingshots, right?
Yep.
Level 1 to 5, synth it and put it in the second slingshot.
It's definitely a plan. Yeah. Okay. I got the duel now, but I didn't get the gem. I missed one. Missed one excellent, so...
Okay.
So yeah, that was like... maybe a minute free for you. Assuming that you don't fail the Goro duel.
We'll find out. I'm gonna make a risky decision and skip the Oh, I bought too much. I'm gonna make a risky decision, and I'm not getting the pocket.
That sure is risky. Wait,
Yeah,
what
I don't
happened?
know. I don't know how that's gonna play out, but we're gonna find out.
Huh? That was weird. Okay, I wasted even more time.
Nice.
I entered the
possible.
I entered the Treant area and then I was holding the wrong direction. And I went back to the village.
Nice.
Like I don't know why, but for some reason I was expecting like a cutscene. When we appear here the first time, isn't there one? Like a small cutscene? I guess not.
Or for which one? The Wise Owl?
Yeah, when we enter the Treant area. Or is it,
So you have to run up to him, and there is a cutscene. Did it not trigger?
yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. But I was thinking about the other one when we do finish Treant and there's like a walking cutscene. But yeah, it was just my error.
Alright, we're finally going up against Duran, so. Only about 6 minutes above PB, so.
Okay, I need to...
Why are you not locking on? Come on.
Yeah, I need to actually upgrade this bandit because I was 1 damage off from killing the Boggles in one shot.
Damn. I had him on 3 cycles, and then I got hit. I wasn't close enough.
Right.
Where's he at? It refused to lock on.
What do you mean?
So trying to lock on with Zhao, it wouldn't lock on to him. Nope, repair. Thank y'all.
Up here we go with the reverse. Remember that the reverse are a little bit different on with this generator. They will be more common at the beginning.
Oh my goodness, Duran is just bullying me, dude.
I know, right? I did say that it was quite a lengthy fight.
He is flying all kinds of crazy directions. Oh my god. This fight is the worst. This is the worst Duran I've ever had. I got knocked over twice. And a revival powder. We're having a good time over
here. Can you still make it?
Yeah, I've got a second revival powder. I'm about to put it on, just in case. How did I not hit him on that charge swing?
Yeah, the Gladius doesn't have a very good range, so I also missed a few hits like that.
Oh man, that was a rough Duran, man. That was awful.
Yep.
All right, I have to buy more repair powder before I move on to the forest. Otherwise, I will have to make a swift exit.
Dang, it's so annoying that when you block one of those like when you block one of those range attacks that the Boggle shoot, they can still poison you. Like the enemy enemy range attacks can still like do status things, even if it doesn't do any damage. Like even if you block them.
All right, let's see. What do we? Let's get rid of that second Gladius.
Oh my god, I happened again. At least I have three antidotes, but I don't want to spend them all.
I don't block. I just take the hit. Like, it sucks. Blocking in this game just doesn't feel fulfilling whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't usually block either, but for some reason I was now like, I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get damaged.
Well, I feel like half the time you still get knocked over. You still take damage, even like if you're blocking. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, I didn't get damaged. I blocked them correctly. I blocked the range attack correctly, but they still like do poison through the block, which is annoying.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize poison would hit you through block. Alright, let's see if I can get a gem. This one is notoriously awful as far as a duel. No.
Hold on. Did you break down the bandit already?
Did I break down the bandit? I have not, but I plan to.
Okay.
I've only got 2 level up powders, so I need to get 1 more level out of it.
There was one power-up powder in one of the Divine Beast floors
Was
that I
there?
found. Yeah.
There was a few chests towards the last half that if I already had a key, I didn't open any chests, so. I definitely took some liberties not opening up chests when I feel like I didn't need to. But there's enough of enemies that I'm gonna have to kill that I'll get a 3rd level, and then I'm just gonna immediately break it down.
Yeah. Right.
So I got 2 levels off of it in Divine Beast Cave. One of them was a magic circle, which was great, and then I just need to get 1 more.
I currently. Yeah. Same for me. I currently have +2, and I have 2 power-up powders. I didn't pick up any in Naroon.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, I grabbed Laura's and the Hags. So.
Oh, that's right. You missed the first one from the duel.
Right. Yeah, because I didn't do the perfect duel, so I didn't get that one. So. Attachments actually sell for a lot, so I do regularly grab a lot of those attachments anyway.
Yeah.
I got another time of day shift.
I feel like I haven't been noting down my Atla again. Or maybe it's just bad luck, like bad Atla spawn. I don't know.
Find out. Where in the forest have you made it to? I just hit floor 1.
I just now started floor 3.
Oh, we are swapping to Zhao. That is nope. That was 5 hits on a Wednesday. That's five hits on a Wednesday. That's not happening. Gonna run off this way. We're gonna ignore those. All right, so now we're gonna see how these bags cooperate with me. You know what? I'm going to, because I know I'm going to do it anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put those level up powder into the bandit slingshot. And free up some inventory that way. Nope. Now, I will say from your comments earlier, as far as like feeling more risky, like leaving floors, I will say like that's how I'm feeling now. I don't know if I felt the same way with Divine Beast, right? Now I'm feeling like it's risky for me to just like abandon a floor.
Yeah, who knows? I might be bluffing. Who knows what am I saying?
Well, I just mean in general, right? Like I don't mean from like this race, from any of that. Like I just mean in general.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
I didn't feel like it was a problem leaving Divine Beast, but with Wise Owl, with the increase in the number of Atla that you need, I am feeling the pressure of wanting to stay and get as many of those as possible.
Yeah. It sure is different. What the? That was weird.
All right, we're gonna grab these two, and then we'll check the owl.
It, like for 1 second, it almost looked like there was one enemy like out of bounds, but no, it was just standing on the back door, like the pier area.
Oh nope, I apparently don't have what I thought I had.
And I didn't even realize I'm on Shao's floor. I should probably just go to the exit.
Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're gonna start to see some bag issues.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a lot of bag issues. I've already twice on floor 1 had to rearrange a little bit and clear out some space.
Yeah, that's what happens when you skip the pocket.
It was a choice, right? Like save 10 seconds and
Well, to be honest, it's like probably like 20, 25, something like that, if you skip it. Assuming you don't like enter Mayor at all.
yeah, I didn't go in there for anything. I didn't get the Fruit of Eden. I didn't get the amulet to sell. Because had I gone in there, like I would have just cleared everything, right? No reason not to at that point. Paladin, it will eventually make its way into a YouTube video, and I think the VOD is available immediately. Although I do understand the feeling of missing the start of a run.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know Paladin, but this is the second race. This is the bonus race where we are doing a seed generator. So the actual tournament is already over.
We had a very close race. It was an 11-second difference in favor of WordofWind. Saw the first race? Good. I'm glad you didn't miss that one. That one was that was an amazing race.
Yeah.
Oh, you did miss the tournament win?
Dang.
Well, the VOD, like I said, it is available on Twitch immediately, and they will eventually put it over on YouTube. I don't know how far behind they are on the editing and getting those published, though.
I just almost had the most classic mistake. I looked at my health. I had 1 health left and no thirst remaining. And I noticed that just in time.
No, Word pulled the miracle on this on this last one. I was ahead the entire time, and he pulled it out last second.
Okay, I now have a bandit on my bandit.
Fantastic. Yeah, we somehow managed 2 runs that were sub 2 hours, and sub 2 hours is a very rare thing to have happen, just kind of in general. So to do it on back-to-back runs, it was a good time.
Yeah, I also think that it should be a rare thing, but then again, if it already happened that many times in a row, maybe it's becoming more common. Who knows?
Maybe we're getting better.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? I also feel like Atla is being a little scarce.
Okay, so it's not just me that it felt a bit weird at the beginning.
I might actually have to peek at my Atla in a second and just double check that I'm not missing things. Required experience to level increases with every level, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I might have to put down the Baron. I'm not gaining levels, or I'm not gaining experience.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gaining 0 ABS per kill right now.
Zero. Is it like actually 0? I don't think so.
No, it was actually 0. Now I just ran into another miracle and got another level, so that's quite strange as well. But you know,
It didn't happen. It didn't happen to be an ABS floor, limited floor.
you know what? Is floor 3? Is it an ABS floor?
I don't remember if it was.
It might be because it's also cursed. I just broke down the bandit and tried to equip it onto a bandit, and it said no thank you. So,
Oh dang. Yeah.
so it was probably just a cursed floor, and I was not sure where I was at.
Okay, now I can say that the Atla list is starting to look a bit better.
What a fascinating run to get 2 bandits and like break down a bandit to put on a bandit. That's
Yeah.
somebody make an exhibit meme. You guys remember that meme?
I heard you like bandits, so we put a bandit on your bandit.
Right, right. The exhibit meme is so old. I feel old even knowing what that is. Zalflor was pretty quick.
Was it? I don't think so. Actually,
You
had
clearly
a very
didn't go the right way if it wasn't.
yeah, but it was a very small layout. I'm guessing you just picked the right one, the right turn.
I went left.
Yeah, I went right, and that's probably it. I spent like half a floor there. Actually, let me check my Atla now. I'm curious. What do I have here? Okay. Almost done with that.
All right, Slingshot's ABS is full again. I'm not leveling it anymore. We're 5. We're good. We're done. I think that energy drink forum, the first race, has made its way through my system.
Which one? I also had a drink as well.
I like the white monster. So all the sugar-free monsters, I think they're really good.
Yeah, I agree. They're pretty one. I had the classic one, the normal monster. Like I switch once in a while. I once in a while I pick the normal, and then once in a while I pick the sugar free.
So I like the Mountain Dew Kickstart. That's one of my favorite. It's not so much of an energy drink as it just, you know, little caffeine. But I like.
I don't know if
right?
I don't know if I ever had that, or if I ever seen that on my stores here.
Well, the convenience store that's nearby my house suddenly stopped carrying it. So it was one of those because it's where I go 9 times out of 10 when I need something, right? So I started drinking, you know, Monster, and then it was just so much sugar within, you know, normal Monster that like I could physically feel like my teeth were rotting, you know. So I was like, all right, I decided to go ahead and just try the white Monster, and I did enjoy it. And so it's one of those, I've tried various flavors of the sugar-free just Monsters in general, and I think overall I do prefer them.
Yeah.
So Monster, if you're listening, you know, sponsor us. We're drinking your product.
There we go.
Shameless plug.
Mm.
Having this early bandit has been quite nice.
Yeah, it definitely makes things easier.
Okay. having 2 of them, it was one of those, I was being really reckless and not really paying attention to my my durability. Did get a cabin earlier.
Okay, where are you at? I'm entering floor 8.
I'm on 6, but I don't think I'm going to be here much longer.
Yeah, I think you have cocked up a little bit. I think.
All right, I'm going to kill this hornet because he's in my way. As a reminder to anybody, flying enemies don't drop keys. So it's generally a waste of time to kill them, but he was just being a menace. Some earlier rivers. There's a sign. You know what? We're going to throw this bomb. Because we are actually doing okay. But you are basically poisoned, so let's not do that.
I'm not taking any chances. I'm gonna check this chest. Actually, that was a wise decision to check that.
Yeah. Well, I hope the owl betrays you.
Okay, it did because it didn't accept the worst one.
And I can say that because if the owl trolls you, he's also going to troll me.
I mean,
let's check. I don't know. The likelihood that I also get trolled is pretty high.
Alright, back to village.
All right, for anybody who's joined us late, we are testing out a seed generator mod to make it so that the game that we're playing is identical. Now, it's a little hard to tell considering that Word is on a different floor than I am. That actually happened a lot earlier than either one of us, I think, could have expected.
Yeah.
But we are playing the exact same game. Everything has been identical. Any and all differences has just been bad luck and skill issues.
Yeah, it is. I would say that it's 95% the same. There are still things that can vary, and I'm gonna try to get them fixed later, or like before, like making this final version.
So the biggest thing right now that he's talking about are the duels. When you duel and you get perfect, oh, I am dead. Ooh, and I have to leave the dungeon. I don't have any revival. One of the biggest things he's talking about are when you duel and you get perfect duels, you get gems. Those gems are still randomized. I'm just gonna run back in. I'm not doing another shop run. I just need to not die. So those gems are still randomized, and then he was saying that monster drops outside of the exit key are still random.
Yeah. And I think that monster drop fix might be a little bit harder to fix. Because I think that the enemy drops are like rolling each frame. They are re-rolling.
Yeah, I can
So
imagine that would make things rather difficult.
maybe there is a way, but I'll have to look into it later.
All right, so re-entering this floor is quite interesting. My map is serpentine.
Huh?
So
Like a weird layout.
let me do a quick print screen, and I will show you a little later. But it starts in the top left, and it goes serpentine all the way through. There's no offshoots. It's all like a straight, well, curved rather, but it's all just one direction.
What? Well, the thing
Actually
about
quite- I was gonna say it's actually quite frustrating for the simple fact that I now have to swap characters a little bit more frequently to make sure like I get Atla. You know, I can't just run to the dead end and then turn around. You know.
yeah, and the thing is that with this seed generator, it might be possible that we might come up with we might find floor layouts that aren't not normally even possible to get. So we might find some weird stuff. I don't know.
All right, exit key was there.
Hey, Dad. Any idea?
All right, we are heading to floor 8. And I've got all of my river pieces. I've got everything for Cocoa. I don't have the mushroom house.
Yep, I had the same thing. Mushroom house was on the last floor. I didn't get excellent snake, but I don't think that's necessary.
Not sure if I care about excellent snake.
Yeah, it's not necessary when you have 50 attack on bandit.
The only thing I'd be worried about is if for some reason I don't have enough money for bombs, but I think we're okay. That mimic is
Yeah, we should be good.
Yeah, I'm wondering how I feel about our money situation currently.
Well, I'm about to find out soon when I'm going to Naroon.
All right, so I did just get the mushroom house, so I don't have to grab any more Atla for this floor. I have one key. Sundew. Did you pick up a Sundew?
Yeah, that's the one that I said earlier that it was a wise decision to pick that up, that chest. it had the Sundew.
Alright, he did not like my one key. And unfortunately, because there are mimics on this floor, I do need to... We're going to open those and run.
Yeah, this definitely was not a great, amazing first half or Wise Owl, because I am plus 5 minutes on Goro Split now.
Alright, keys are on mimics, which is great. I do need to open this chest, though.
Well, plus 5 compared to my best run.
Yeah, I'm about 6 minutes over. I'm eating into my Goro split right now. Gonna mute real quick. Had a sneeze.
Right. My money situation was quite fine actually. It was alright. It's doable.
Yeah, we'll see. I have quite a bit of bombs. So I think we'll be okay. But it's just one of those.
Okay, starting from now, this second half of Vice Owl, it's probably the best to not talk too much about the Atla here.
Nope. I am all over the place right now. I'm trying to remember what I'm trying to do, and I almost forgot to set up my rivers. Oh, I'm sitting there mashing through a cutscene that has no dialogue. You kind of just get in your own little world, and you're just so used to mashing, you're just like going.
Yeah, I know.
I do that all the time, going to the Dark Genie as well, where it's just like there's a lot of that doesn't have dialogue, but I'm mashing the whole time. Tell you what, if we had a way to skip that cutscene, that'd be fantastic.
Oh no, okay, that's bad. It's not super bad, but annoying. I forgot to restock on my transfers. I have to go back because it's gonna run out.
Fun.
I might
take the opportunity.
Yeah, I might as well just go now because one feather is not gonna be enough for all of these floors. Right, I
sat
only
there
have
and
one.
went back to Matataki village instead of going into the forest for the serpent. So, are we talking about the next proposed run, or are we leaving that a secret?
I don't think it's a big secret, like. But then again, it has not been like there has not been a set date yet for it, so maybe we'll leave it for now.
Gotcha.
And
just
I think
know that Dark Cloud is not over, you guys.
Yeah, there is one more thing coming up, one more big race coming up. I believe, I believe it's coming up. So. But we don't know the date yet, so let's wait on that.
I looked over at the chat because I saw something pop up, and I completely whiffed the snake.
Oh.
And it wasn't even, it was my chat. I looked over at my chat because something popped up, so it wasn't even like something that somebody had a question. It was just like somebody popped in and didn't know that I was muted.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. I did decide that I wanted to make a sincere effort to get the snake gem, so. Are there any optional duels in this game? Or are they all story bound?
They are all in the story, like they're. Well, I guess the werewolves is, but that's not like.
Right. But that's more of a glitch. That's more of a, you could skip it, but it's not really intended to be skipped. That's all I mean. Is like all of the other duels are coded into the story, right? Like it's not like the Sun Crest or whatever side quest.
All the duels are like necessary for the story, except the werewolves.
Okay. So that being said, the only duel that has a weird diagonal is the Goro duel.
Yeah, there is that one duel later where you have to go to the sun ship, but that's like easy.
Right. I had another point in asking that question, and I have lost the plot on that one.
That's fun.
I am 11 minutes over my average right now. Only 2 minutes over best time though, so that's for the segment anyway.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be. I don't know if this is gonna be sub 2. Probably not. Probably not happening with this time.
Yeah, mine's absolutely not reaching sub 2. But that's okay. The fact that we've had several sub 2s in this marathon have been impressive enough, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's not even just our 2 runs like that have been sub 2. We've had several. We'll sell the Gladius.
Oh, I also need to mention one more thing. I realized there is yet a third thing that's random that's still random in this run that I cannot do, that I haven't like fixed yet.
What would that be?
And that is the clowns, because I had a clown earlier, and that is still a random loot that what you get from a clown.
The random loot from the clown, or the clown spawn itself?
The loot from the clown is still random because it cycles every single frame.
Okay, so my chest would still have a clown in it. I just wouldn't have the same item.
Yeah, well, most likely, yeah, because yeah.
The things you
gonna be
learn
the
about this game.
Yeah. That's gonna be in the same category as the item drops for enemies. Like, it's gonna be as difficult to fix.
Well,
It's
and
funny
it's
that-
one of the things, I think we got the bulk of it, right? The fact that the atlas consistent, the maps are consistent, the weapon chests and things are consistent, like those are the things that make a huge difference in the run, right?
Yeah.
All right. Zhao almost did not survive that. I'm gonna play with fire. I'm gonna leave her at 1 HP.
It turns out there is one more Sundew that was like completely free. Well,
Who needs more Sunday, right?
yeah.
How did she go from 1 HP to 21 HP? I did not use any healing items.
Hmm.
Did anybody happen to see what that was about?
That sounds weird.
Oh, nope. She died, and I got revived. My revival powder is no longer on my bar. I don't know what I got
Okay, yeah,
hit by.
that makes sense, yeah.
No idea what I got hit by. Inventory management is absolutely an issue. I likely will not skip that pocket again, but I am locked in, and I'm not going back.
No. Yeah.
I love when the directional does not go back to your feather and you end up like tossing a bomb into nowhere.
Yeah, that happened to me like already this run, I think.
It's several times a run. Doesn't matter. It happens. It happens enough. All right, I have a genie, and I'm just gonna take a chest. I don't know why I even bothered opening it. I guess I thought maybe a mimic was on this floor. There are mimics on this floor, but they're small mimics.
Hmm.
Okay, let's not die a second time. Do I have water or no? No.
I am very tempted to skip a half a floor here, but I don't think I will.
Yeah, I think if I had the exit key, knowing there was only one Atla left, I probably would have skipped the last of this floor, but I still needed the exit key, so we're gonna make some choices. That's for sure. We're gonna try our best to catch up. I might just YOLO every single floor. If I can exit, I'm probably just gonna exit, right?
That's always a plan.
That's what I'm thinking, right? I will grab whatever Atlas on the way, but anything extra, we're out of here. All right, level up powder. Nobody asked for.
Oh yeah, I also found that one. That powder.
Stamina drink in the wrong dungeon.
I don't remember picking a stamina drink. Or maybe I did. I don't know.
Yeah. I opened the chest of stamina drink. I was like, wrong dungeon. We could have used that a good while ago. Why is it retro tunes right now?
Is no one's audio playing? I thought the one who was doing the setup like picked one of our audio.
Yeah, no, my music is off. Unless you're getting background noise, which, I mean, it's not impossible.
The speed gaming stream has like a background music sometimes, so maybe that's the one that's playing. Well, too bad it's kinda tricky to fix anything mid-run.
Yes, it's that one, but hello. Hello!
Hello!
We are having a good time.
Once again, quite a tiny layout that's coming up here. Tiny floor.
Alright, we are 2 keys in on Goro, so let's see if we can find the exit. Having a good time in Wise Owl Forest? Yeah, I mean, Wise Owl Forest is never not a good time.
Time out.
Time out. So Toxic is a regular in my community, and that's actually quite funny because he is a referee. That's what he does for for work.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah.
So for him to call timeout, I mean, I think we should listen.
Oh no, I am past my best run. Rip Reki.
Oh, this seed mod was supposed to help. I'm on 13, and albeit I have skipped things, I have not found any Atla that I needed.
Well, you might be up for a surprise then.
Fantastic.
Oh, getting spoilers in
See, I don't have any water, I don't have any food, and Zhao is so thirsty. So, we now have to play what we like to call the character shuffle.
That's always fun time.
I have a decent amount of bombs, so it's one of those. I'll probably rely on that to get the rest of the kills. And there is no spring on this floor, so I'm just out of luck. I am going to try and gather some more Atla, however. Alright, I don't want to swap for her to jump over that gap, so these last two, and then I'm going to leave this floor. Kill this one mole over here just to see if he's got my key.
Not the best floors.
Yeah, last half hasn't been all that great. And I feel like Divine Beast was kind of similar. Like the last half of Divine Beast wasn't really the greatest either. How many Shamshears? I have none on this run, but I did get 2 on the last race bid. All right. Oh, that's a very small floor. Maybe that's what you were talking about. All right, let's go this way. We don't care about that big chest. All right, werewolf got me. I still have another revival, but that's what I'm talking about. Like I consistently get hit.
I'm getting flashbacks to our first final race here at this stage.
I don't know. Our 2 tournament races, I had to use tone the whole way through. This is arguably worse because I got hit with Zhao. So it doesn't help that I haven't given her any fish candy, right? So like she is not capable of taking any damage.
Yeah, I picked up that one candy in the windmill.
I grabbed it, but I haven't fed it to her. And it's one of those like I could. I probably should, but we're 2 hours in.
It might be a different. It might be the difference sometimes between surviving. Who knows?
Alright, it is a small floor, so let's go ahead and visit the last room, grab any Atla that are in there. Never too late for fish candy. I do enjoy Swedish Fish, the candy.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a little gummy candy, but they're in the shape of fish.
Alright, I am officially out of dungeon.
I will likely, I think, if you were about to finish, call it at that point. I am on 15 though, and I still don't have anything. Balcony. You know
And-
how like you make a complaint and then finally the thing you're complaining about like happens?
There's also a second floor there, by the way. So just a small spoiler doesn't hurt always.
American Swedish fish or the Scandinavian Swedish fish? I'm going to say American because I've never been to Scandinavia and I don't know where I would get Scandinavian Swedish fish. I would be perfectly happy to try it as long as it's still candy and not an actual like fish. I am going to ignore the Atla on this floor because you have said something that makes me believe I skipped it. Now, I could be reading into it. I could be getting trolled here, but this is a decision we're making.
Good luck. Good luck.
Alright, I used my last revival powder because I'm bad at the game. In case anybody wants to know. It won't. Red dye, red 45 specifically has been used not just for coloring, but as a preservative. It doesn't do anything to affect the taste. So it can't do anything but benefit it. I actually don't even know if red dye is used in Swedish fish already. I guess it could be, but yeah, it's banned most places. It's unfortunately not banned yet in the United States. They have made a proposed rule within our food administration to phase it out by 2027, I believe. So it's a matter of time. Yeah, a lot of places around the world got rid of that a long time ago, and it's quite sad that we lag behind. But that's enough about policy. It'll be gone soon.
Okay. In other news, I am entering Utan right now. Entering bot fight.
All right, I am on 16, but likely have to backtrack.
Yeah, at this point, I can say there is no third Atla in floor 16. Just keep them.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna find
I don't remember where it was, but it's not on 16.
It's definitely one of the ones I chose to skip, and that's fine. Do you remember what key you needed on 16?
I don't remember which one. And that is GGS.
Chat, I will let you decide. Do you want me to finish this run?
Oh, come on, you have to finish. Like, it's like a few floors. Might as well.
The speed at which you can kill some enemies sometimes. My goodness. Yes, finish the run? Alright, we'll finish the run. We've made it this far.
I think it might have been floor 11 where Row is, but I'm not exactly sure.
I don't recall when I started skipping, to be honest with you, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. I generally go down the list, so. Well, and that just goes to show that, you know, you can still miss some things. You can still have quite the difference with the speed run, even when things are identical.
Yep, it all comes down to the decisions after all, left or right.
Yep. Routing decisions are your biggest determinant factor at this point. So if he went in the right direction when I did not, thanks, Toxic. I appreciate the support.
I think the best example is probably the very first floor, the Divine Beast floor 1. Like if you went to the left side of the map, you got the key immediately. But if you went to the other side, you could do the entire clear.
Yeah, I agree. I do think, as far as this being the test run, really for the mod, I think it was nice that we both went and we got the map. Like, we found the map pretty much immediately to confirm that layout was the same and everything. So, but I think you and I both did practically the same thing. We like 180'd when we saw the other room was a dead end and got the key like right away.
Yeah.
All right, neither one of them is by the door. All right, he's inside. If he's not inside, it's gonna be. They troll too much. They troll too much.
Also, in theory, this run should be faster to do than the normal runs because there are less Atla to pick here. There was one problem with this generator where I had to actually remove some Atla pieces.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised we didn't talk about that already.
Yeah, so you cannot. So currently, it is not possible to do like full 100% 100% like Georama.
In testing with the first iteration, Naroon was not 100%able, and Wise Owl Forest was not 100%able. Both Queens and Matatake, or not Matatake, both Queens and the Sun and Moon area, drawn a blank. Those you can get a true 100%.
I'm pretty sure you can get one in Naroon as well. Like the first time, it was an error. That there was one missing that I fixed.
Oh, because Zhao wasn't where she was supposed to be. Yeah, that probably would have done it.
It was one of the trans windmill pieces, right?
Oh yes, and then I had to glitch in the horn key.
Yeah.
I do remember.
So what I meant is that yes, you can get the 100% event in each area, but you cannot like have every single like piece to like trees or the wells or whatever. Like there are some things that are missing, but they are not necessary to like story or the any like progression.
All right, let's see. Let's get rid of as much as possible here. Is that going to be enough? I had 21 slots. So I'm buying 30. I think I've got full stack of bombs already. Yes, I am not. However, I want to grab at least one revive. I consistently get hit by that guy.
But yeah, I do have to say that this was quite a nice test run for this, and if I can get all the other things fixed as well, the item drops, the clown, the gems, dual gems, then it should be like perfect.
I think in the state it's definitely better than what we had in terms of, because the goal was really to have less RNG and more skill-related races, right? So I think in that regard we have succeeded in doing a very good job. I think it does serve that purpose very well. I am myself looking forward to routing out some quote-unquote perfect runs and just seeing like the time differential between some of the RNG and like what is theoretically possible, right? If you happen to get the key the first kill, if you happen to find all of the Atla like within the first couple of floors, that kind of stuff, I think it's going to be interesting to play that out and see what that looks like.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let me not forget to put the revival powder on. I am not quick swapping the toolbar to like another slot. I definitely prefer using just the one, but I do know that slows you down here by just a couple seconds. I also spam that button when I know I don't have to.
There's quite a big difference. If you use 2 slots, you only have to go back to the menu once. But if you use 1 slot, then you have to menu 3 times.
Anytime I've tried to use just the one or use 2 slots, it ends up being that's when I get hit, right? So it's like, all right, 215's not the worst run possible, but all right, let's get the stream pulled up. Let's see where you landed, because I actually don't know. 207. Okay. Well, it was absolutely a good time, and Word, I have to congratulate you, sir, on being able to manipulate this game's code the way that you do. This is the second mod you've made for this game. If you guys didn't know, WordofWind was also a key person in creating the Dark Cloud Enhanced mod, which improves some quality of life things and a few texture things. I mean, he could go into more detail as to what that really looks like. He did also develop a randomizer mod that randomizes chests a little bit there, so you can get weird weapons and items and Divine Beast Cave you normally wouldn't see. So he's done a lot of work behind the scenes with this game. So if you guys aren't supporting WordofWind, absolutely go and do that. This man, he knows his stuff.
Yeah, it's been a fun to make some small projects with the mods. Enhanced was a little bit larger project to work with, but I am glad to like work on something and have something new, something different with this game.
Hopefully it entices some of you guys out there to join the Dark Cloud speedrunning Discord. Maybe get into speedrunning yourself as far as this game is concerned. It is a good time. There's a very helpful community ready to teach you, whether you want to learn glitches or if you just want to run glitchless, or even if you just want to complete the game. I mean, there's a lot of people that pop into my stream all the time that say, hey, I remember playing this game, but I don't ever think I beat it, you know. And we'll walk you through it, right? We'll show you some tips and some tricks, and you know, whether it's casual, whether it's speedrunning, a lot of helpful people out there. I believe, I don't know if Word's going to work on some corrections before he makes the seed mod public, but it'll go public eventually, and you know, maybe if you guys want to create some seeds and have some races, like, it could be a good time for a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely. And what do you think about possibly in some time future, if we have another tournament for Utampers, and maybe we could try it out with this generator, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was kind of the whole point, was to, you know, shore up some of those gaps and make it more skill based than RNG. So I mean, I'm up for a good time. So obvious big shout outs to Speed Gaming for having us throughout this tournament. I think as a community, we're all looking forward to doing more. So it's probably not the last time you're going to see us. We do have a big super secret run that we are planning. Hopefully that goes through, so don't worry about it. There will be more Dark Cloud. Obviously, you can follow me here at ryushon91, both on Twitch and YouTube. WordofWind, I believe, is also just on Twitch. But we'd love to have you.
Yeah, definitely. And there should be one more big race coming up. We don't know the date for it yet, but you can like, we will discuss about it in the Discord server if you want to know more.
All right. Well, that's definitely all the time that I have for you. Any final comments?
Well, nothing much to say. It has been a fun time, the tournament and this one test race, and yeah.
Well, GG's again, my friend, on your victory here with our tournament. And everybody else who's watching, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world.